Firing! 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? As you probably know, this is the RPG-7. Not only are we going to be firing one today, but we're going to see what it does to a human body. Get back here. So today we're out back with our friends over at Drive Tanks, and we've got a special treat. We get to do something, I get to do something that I've never done before. Fire a real RPG-7 rocket. Now, as most of you probably know, the RPG-7 was the Soviet Union's rocket launcher. It's probably the most well-known rocket launcher in history. You might recognize it from the Soviet war in Afghanistan, the other war in Afghanistan, the other war in Afghanistan, the war in Ukraine, the list goes on and on. The RPG-7 has seen a lot of combat. Let's be honest, you guys probably know it from movies and video games like Call of Duty. It's what you use if you've got no skill with the sniper rifle. But today we're gonna be firing one. Now this one you might remember from, well, it's mine. It's always behind me on the wall in videos. This is my emotional support RPG-7. It is a Bulgarian Circle 10 surplus rocket launcher. And it is quite cool, but unfortunately, it's also demilled. I technically have the licensing to rearm it. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, and the biggest thing is nobody had rockets. So the RPG we're gonna be shooting today is not technically the Soviet RPG-7, but instead it is a modernized American clone of the RPG-7 called the PSRL-1. Like trigger group, everything, it's the same picture, but it's got quad rails now to be tactical. The most important part is this baby's live, so we're gonna be shooting real surplus RPG rockets out of it. So the rockets we're gonna be shooting today are surplus Bulgarian rockets. Now, while this says inert, I guarantee you this is a very live rocket. The only difference is it doesn't have a high explosive warhead. Good luck getting the real HE rockets in any country where women can show their ankles. What this is going to do is demonstrate perfectly how the RPG fires, operates, how the fins deploy, and most importantly, what does it do to a person when it direct impacts them? But we're getting ahead of ourselves. First off, you want to see this baby fire. So, let's go fire our first RPG. All right, so this is our full rocket ready to go into the tube, so let's load the sucker.
Whenever you're ready, the rocket is yours.
Thank you, sir. It's a heavy fucker now that you put all that weight at the front. Last thing I gotta do, I know it's inert, but it's tradition. Gotta pull the little safety tab here. So now we have an armed rocket. So we're gonna knock the safety off here. Firing! 3, 2, 1. That was fucking wicked. I don't know why I anticipate. I know it's recoilless, but everybody, you anticipate recoil.
Just lost from Goonies, just
You have that moment of stunned, like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've got adrenaline from shooting anything in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
that's.
But the thing is, there's no recoil.
No, not at all. It's like really easy to shoot, but fuck, that was rad. Now, if that wasn't worth subscribing for, I have no idea what is. Seriously, these rockets cost a lot of money. You know what's free? Subscribing. So that was, I think it's fair to say, really fucking cool. What we've got next might be even cooler. And the entire reason why I wanted to do this video, obviously I wanted to shoot an RPG, who the fuck doesn't? But I thought it would be a cool video to see what happens when you direct impact a human torso with an RPG-7 rocket. Luckily we have a volunteer. Eli topped out. This guy though, I think he'll be okay. You gotta do it. Now, if you've seen Black Hawk Down, and if you haven't, you should. It's one of the best modern military films ever made. There's a scene when the Americans are getting shot at and somebody takes an RPG through a Humvee door and it ends up getting lodged right into his torso. It's a crazy part of the movie, but there are real life instances of that actually happening. It's a little awkward when you have to load up your buddy to get medevaced and he still has a piece of live ordnance sticking out of him.
There's a fucking rocket in him, sir!
It's even worse when you actually get to the hospital and you have to be you have to go out in the middle of a field and the only people around you could be one doctor and EOD staff. Now, some people are probably wondering, why would the RPG not just immediately explode on impact when it hits a human body? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. One, could just be a dud. Two, the soft human body, because somebody's not doing their ab workouts, I guess, might be enough to cushion it to where it's not, you know, like the RPG is meant for hitting armor, like something really, really solid. The human body might just be soft enough to cushion it so that it doesn't go off. Or the other side of things, it could just be luck. You could have just gotten real damn lucky. Or your opposition might have just been a shitter and forgot to take out that little safety pin up front. So I don't think this has ever been tested on YouTube or maybe anywhere. I'm not sure. This is a little ridiculous. So let's figure out what an RPG-7 does to a ballistic dummy torso. For science. Rocket science. So Eli, you have some first-hand experience with the RPG. What do you think?
Huh?
Let's just shoot. As homeless people are somewhat frowned upon and, as it turns out, illegal to shoot as targets, we are going to be testing this with fake Eli down there, and now all that's left to do is shoot this motherfucker. Going hot. Firing. 3, 2, 1. Don't know what happened. We shall find out.
Now, we totally didn't notice this until we checked out the high-speed footage, but that rocket, after it exits the barrel, goes completely ass over tea kettle. To the point where it kind of looks like it's going to come back at us, which would be suboptimal. This is about when I started realizing that the scope might be off, but I hadn't quite found my hold yet and I wanted to give it another shot. But just a reminder, each one of these rockets is $3,500 a piece. So every time I take a shot trying to hit that ballistic dummy, I'm essentially betting myself $3,500 that I'm going to hit the target. Just so you know what's going through my mind.
Firing in 3, 2, 1. Fuck you! God damn it! It's hard to predict the drop on the rocket, and the scope isn't quite on, but we think we've got our hold now. This better be the one. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah. Oh, get fucked, nerd!
Yeah! He got it! He got it! It's good! It's good! Nice!
Oh, fuck
nice!
yeah.
Fucking nailed it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, he's all squishy. I love how, like, I remember this stains my clothes every fucking time, but I always touch it. Oh god, look at the backside here. It completely punched through his fucking spine. Like, his back's just not fucking there anymore.
You blew his back out.
I blew his back out.
He's tipping.
Oh. Good fucking catch.
I found
No
pieces of the
way.
Space Shuttle Challenger.
Oh shit. Those are the rocket fins?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucking
that was
wild.
So cool.
You can still come into work though, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you
I-
tomorrow, right?
Eli, do you think this is service related?
The VA will give him at least 40%.
Yeah.
Minimum. Oh, he has 2 fins in
There's
him.
multiple.
There's another one.
All 3?
Yeah, he's got. Oh, there's another one. Look at that.
Look at
that.
that.
He'll be fine. That'll buff out.
Good job, dude.
Jesus.
Put him back together. He'll be fine.
We can fix him. We have the technology.
We just don't want to spend that much money. You are afforded the Purple Heart.
Kind of crazy how fucking.
See, was free college that hard? So obviously we didn't end up sticking the dummy with the RPG. That thing had so much ass behind it, it just ripped straight through, ripped through the gut, ripped through the spine, and it kept going up all the way to the berm and shooting up. So that was never going to just stick at this distance. Although in Black Hawk Down, it did have to go through a Humvee door first before getting lodged. So I guess there's that. All the same, that was an amazing shot and definitely worth the rockets. I think you can agree. Not Eli, you were a great ballistic dummy. Thank you for your service. Well, guys, I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. Couldn't tell you what the fuck it is, but I think we all learned it. Don't stand in front of an RPG.
Or behind it.
Or behind it. Maybe that's a future video.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you to the guys at Drive Tanks, for everybody for helping us out with this one. We've had a very, very fucking fun day. But I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end. As always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks. Like,
You made me ink.
ah, fucking savages.
Just stand around beating the bot.